just like he drew it up. The Lady Reavers charged up for the Chargers, firing away at Abraham Lincoln. The Lynx on a roll, rolling on empty at LC. The Titans hoping to shoot their way out of it. No way out for TJ and AL, face to face on the mat. Wrestling with a new beginning. The Bluffs Sports Zone starts right now. Here's hoping you had a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. I'm JJ Davis, and thanks for joining us for another edition of the Bluffs Sports Zone. You know, this is our first show of 2013, so let's get this shindig started on the basketball court. And the Lady Reavers are looking good. Number 4 Iowa Western, 4 starters back from a team that won 21 games a year ago. Throw in former All-American point guard Taisha Smith, and what do you got? Well, let's find out. The 4th-ranked Reavers 10-0 at Canesville Arena. Iowa Western warms up before heating up against the Briarcliff JV. Now, the 10 a.m. start didn't seem to bother the home team, just attacking the glass. The Reavers out-rebound the Chargers 49-25. Finally, Blair Harding back up and in. Iowa Western jumped out 9-4, then Taisha Smith and company a 13-0 run. Leah Scott with the finish. The Reavers spreading the wealth. The team totaled 17 assists. Lakota Go on the wing gets it to go. She poured in 11. Ty Smith, 6 boards, one of her 5 steals here, and the super soft with the patience, one of her 5 assists to Elisa Carzone. She had 13, 22-4 Iowa Western. The visitors finally break the spell. Ashley Schmidt inside. And the home crowd, a couple of Hall of Famers, all in stride. Now, the first 20 minutes alone, 4 Reavers already had 7 points or more, scoring at will to Ashley Prather. Quick transition to Blair Harding. Iowa Western 41-22 at the break. And all hands on deck for Jim Turgeon's club. Everything under control. Second half, more the same. Ty Smith finished with a game-high 16 to Leah Scott. One more time, number 15 drove in with 16 points as well. The Reavers forced 30 turnovers, looking for the cutter here, finds her. Iowa Western blew by Briarcliff 87-51.
We're coming back from Christmas here, and we've been off a week, and a 10 a.m. game, we're not used to that. So the girls came out a little sluggish, made some mistakes in the first half, but I thought overall it was a good day for us, and I think in the end we got better.
Starts with your defense?
Oh, without question. Our man-to-man defense is pretty good. It's been good all year long. We're hoping to get a zone, and we played a lot of zones second half. We need to get better in our zone, but we really everything gets started with our defense.
Out of a scale of 1 to 10, I think we're about like an 8. We need to be about 10. We have 2 losses that we could have won. We just have to keep working hard in practice and just start sharing the ball more and just coming together as a team.
Number 1 difference in this year's team over last?
The number 1 difference is togetherness. Like I said before, I just think our team IQ and our team chemistry is way better.
Right when we go back inside.
We lost our last game at the buzzer, and that one was kind of a heartbreaker. That one bothers me a little bit, but we're 15-2 and currently ranked 4th in the country. That's not too shabby.
No, it's not. The Reavers get back on track in a big way. Now the holiday season's over. It's time for Iowa Western to continue its march towards March Madness. The madness continues on the men's side. And as you can see on our Flex Physical Therapy scoreboard, the 7th-ranked Reavers, a sparkling 17-0, knocked off Missouri State in West Plains Saturday, January 5th. Tavion Pomley led the way, Devin Brooks not too far behind. Iowa Western broke open a close one with a 10-zip run late in the game. Next up, Do It at Doane against the Tigers JV. A bunch of Cougars went hunting for some Lynx, or is that the other way around? When we come back.
No team covers Southwest Iowa sports like the team at Jenny Edmondson Sports Medicine. For nearly 25 years, Jenny Ed Sports Med certified athletic trainers have cared for thousands of area athletes and their schools. And our partnering physicians at Nebraska Orthopedics help ensure you're taken care of from diagnosis through rehab. If you need to be seen now, come by our Saturday morning walk-in clinic. It's open all fall from 8 to 9:30 a.m. Jenny Edmondson Sports Medicine.
Hi, it's Elmo.
And I'm Secretary Kathleen Sebelius.
Elmo and Secretary Sebelius are here to tell you how to stay healthy this flu season.
First, you learn to sneeze into the bend of your arm like this.
Oh, very good. Always wash your hands really well.
And remember to have a plan in case your child is too sick for school, so someone can stay home with them until they get better.
Stay healthy, America.
What does the world need? What will you become? Iowa Western. The world is waiting.
Cotton balls, duct tape, spoon, needle, thread, scalpel.
The smallest moments can have the biggest impact on a child's life. Take time to be a dad today.
I'm lucky. Let me help you with that. I get to do something I love. It has nothing to do with touchdowns or titles. Everybody bring it in. I get to play a part in the life of someone just starting out. How many of you think homework is just as important as teamwork? I help keep kids in school. Good. And that's the name of the game. My name is LaDainian Thomason. I don't just wear the shirt, I live it.
Give, advocate, volunteer. Live United.
This portion of the Bluffs Sports Zone brought to you by the NARMI Investment Group at Baird, 402-964-4400.
The Lynx won 9 games a year ago, just 9, but what if I told you AL's already won that many this season? It's true. In fact, Chad Shaw's team tipped things off by winning its first 7. Then, of course, superstition kicked in. You know, same clothes, same seats, anything to keep the streak alive. Well, the Lynx then lost their next game. Then comes the holiday season, and 2 days after New Year's, AL, back to work.
And for the Lynx.
The Lynx come out 8-1. AL hits the court with Omaha Gross. Now, the home team grabs a quick 2-0 lead, and that's it. The Cougars steal the show. Julie O'Husky, one of her 4 steals, and number 12 goes all the way, 5-2 visitors. But the Lynx cut it to 1. Lauren Meeker, no, but back out to Allie Heidoff, and the senior gets the bounce. Gross then rips off 14 unanswered points, and then back out to Jolie Overcamp, sticks it. The Cougars work it around. Alexa Van Hout drills the 3, 13-4. Now AL, as you can see, look out. 2 of 16 in the first quarter. Gross with the passing. Rennie Lohaus to the bank. 17-4 from Omaha after 1. Had to wonder what's going on. The Cougars keep coming in the second. Overcamp pulls up 2 of her 15. The Lynx without a field goal for just under 7 minutes. Allie Heidoff takes care of that. Number 10 finishes with 6 points. Then Allie to Lauren Meeker. AL cuts it to 23-12. Around 4 minutes left in the half. Nails it. But Gross keeps hitting shots. O'Husky from the wing 30-14. The Lynx answer back. Maddie Reef, top of the key, and Tweet, the visitors 32-17 at the break. AL whittles it down to 11 in the third. Taylor Volentine with the left hand. And then on the run, Volentine to Olivia Leisinger, and the Lynx trail 32-21. But Julie O'Husky pours in a game-high 16. Cougars back up by 15. Now AL out-rebounded 39-38. Not once, not twice, but 3 times. Gross leads it still 41-24 after 3. The team across the river sitting pretty. Lynx looking to go inside. Lauren Meeker leads the home team with 8, and then Delaney Bolton bolts in, cuts it to 42-30, 5.5 to go. But the Cougars turn it right back up. Overcamp drives the baseline, back up by 14, and Gross passes by AL 51-35.
They set the tone in the first quarter. We always talk about we want to set the tone for the first quarter, and they did an outstanding job. I mean, holding us to 4 points, and they jumped out, and after that, we just couldn't make a run on these guys.
Started out 7-0, 8-2. Who's giving you production? Where's it coming from?
It's coming from all those, my top 6 girls. I mean, we call them the 6 for a reason, because they're the 6 that get the majority of the minutes for us.
Surprised you guys started out so well?
Yeah, we've beaten teams we haven't beat in the last 3-4 years, and that's just a really great feeling.
I think we just have a lot more fire this year, and we actually think we can beat teams, so I think our confidence is a little higher.
How much did the early wins help the confidence?
Oh, big time. I mean, in years past, we've walked away at December with, 3 or 4 wins. Having that 8 victory, it's a nice feeling. I mean, last year we had 9 for the year. Right now we're at 8, but like I said, we have a lot of unfinished business to do.
So AL tips off the new year on a sour note, but still plenty to feel good about. I mean, what a difference a year makes.
Good job. Good luck.
Isn't that the truth? Now the Lynx bounced back and blasted Blair Saturday, January 5th. AL now a shining 9-2. The struggles continue at TJ. The Yellow Jackets winless. 12th ranked Lewis Central 7-1. The Titans handed Harlan its first loss recently. St. Albert over 500. Heartland Christian won 5 straight at 1 point. Hey, the Titans would give anything for just 1, or make that 2. Lewis Central, a chance to make it all better. 1 word, Harlan, after the break.
Whether you're a weekend warrior or on an organized sports team, however you play, you risk injury. At Flex Physical Therapy and Sports Medicine, we specialize in the prevention, recognition, treatment, and rehab of orthopedic and sports injuries. We have 30 combined years of experience, making us Southwest Iowa's leading physical therapy clinic. At our state-of-the-art facility and using the latest technology, we'll help you get back on the field fast. So if you experience a sports injury, you need to see us first. Flex Physical Therapy and Sports Medicine, your Southwest Iowa's sports medicine professionals.
So here are the keys. Congratulations, it's officially yours. I'm sure you'll have many happy years here. Except for you, because you'll be gone 3 years from now, struck down by the same disease that got your father. So you won't be around for them. And sadly, it could have been detected early with a simple test, but you didn't have it. Okay, who wants to check out the backyard?
For a list of tests every man should have, go to ahrq.gov.
I'm home, and I love it. I'm home, where I belong.
It's always nice to come home, but many Americans are at risk of foreclosure and losing their homes. Making home affordable from the U.S. government has already helped over 1 million struggling homeowners like these. The sooner you act, the better chance we can help you.
I'm home, where I belong.
At Council Bluffs Savings Bank, our goal is to help you, your families, and your businesses grow and prosper for generations. We take pride in our community, whether it's volunteering our time or helping individuals, families, and businesses succeed. We provide you with the personal service and attention you deserve. With over 220 years of banking experience, decisions are made locally. We are Council Bluffs people operating at Council Bluffs Bank to help Council Bluffs be a better place to work and live. Council Bluffs Savings Bank. Hometown banking, the way it used to be. Member FDIC.
The odds of this daughter of a clergyman spending 11 weeks at #1 on the U.S. singles charts? 1 in 19 million. The odds of going on to win 6 Grammy Awards? 1 in 1.4 million. The odds of having a child diagnosed with autism? 1 in 110. I'm Toni Braxton, and I encourage you to learn the signs of autism at autismspeaks.org.
Here we go. What? What?
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent, because kids in foster care don't need perfection. They need you.
This portion of the Bluffs Sports Zone brought to you by Cutler O'Neill, Meyer Woodring, family-owned funeral home, serving Council Bluffs in southwest Iowa for over 100 years.
Dance night at Lewis Central. The Titans danced around it with a floor show against the Cyclones. Tough times for LC. 17-7 a year ago. Dan Miller and the guys would give anything for one win, or make that 2. I mean, it's not like Lewis Central is doing anything wrong. In fact, the Titans, for the most part, are doing everything right. It's just that the shots aren't falling. Case in point, Harlan. The Titans hit the gym at a miserable 1-6. LC's lone win against Red Oak back on December 14th. The home team grabs a 4-2 lead. Tony Rue, nice move, drives the baseline. But Harlan comes shooting back. The Cyclones, 4 threes in the first quarter. Adam Jewell to the bank. The home team says touche. Cody Cook from the crowd. 7-5 Titans. The visitors keep pouring it on. Brandon Bajoin. Harlan by 1. Number 13 again. His second of 3 trays on the night. Cyclones a 14-7 lead. Mitch Moran cuts it to 14-10. The sophomore drives. And all this running up and down makes you thirsty. Harlan by 5 after 1. Cyclones out-rebounded LC 46-19. Nathan Cave 9 of them, 20-10 in the second. The Titans hanging around. Tony Rue off balance, had 9. Then Alex Reed goes for a drive. LC's cut it to 22-17, just over 3 minutes left in the half, but Harlan blows it right back up. Little 8-0 run. Gabe Ferry drives in with 2 of his 11. The Cyclones 6 of 13 from three-point land. Nathan Cave, top of the key, just sticks it, and just like that, it's 30-17. The Titans get it back down to 9. Mitch Moran off the pick. And Lewis Central somewhat dancing, only down 30-21 at the break. The visitors, 7-1 run to start the third. Gabe Ferry, little dipsy-do. Then the big guy, Nathan Cave, backs him in. 38-22 Cyclones. And number 55, a game-high 14. The home team without a field goal for over 5 minutes in the quarter. Finally, Toby Corner with the offensive board. Alex Reed and the Titans cut it to 40-30 after 3. Toby turns the corner again. Dan Miller's glove hanging tough. Hit just 13 of 49. Harlan, 6 of 8 in the fourth quarter. Trey Landsman. And it's back up to 14. Alex Reed makes it 46-35. The senior finishes with 7. But the Cyclones not going to be denied. Gabe Ferry takes the pass, drives on in. And then watch Trey Landsman. Finishes with 9, and Harlan holds off Lewis Central 59-37.
Quite frankly, we're just not making baskets. I mean, as crazy as that sounds, as simple as that sounds, we're just not making anything right now. I mean, we're shooting, low 30s. I mean, in low 20s, and we're shooting low 50s from the line. You can't win basketball games like that. It's wearing on the kids too. I mean, they feel the pressure, and we haven't made anything, and we struggle to score, and it's kind of like this, 800-pound gorilla's on our back.
Feel like you're executing, getting good looks, just not going in?
Yes, sir. We're getting great looks. Coach is setting up great plays. We're running them right. It's, like you said, there's lid on the basket, and they're not going in right now.
What's the morale of the team, Alex, with just one win?
I'm not going to lie.
we're kind of down right now. We had a good break practice. We practiced well, but to practice well and then come out tonight and not hit anything, it's rough.
We're getting what I want us to get shot-wise. They're just not going in right now. We just got to stay patient. Got to stay positive with them as much as we can. They're working hard and they're doing what we ask them to do. It's just, I mean, nobody's out there trying to miss shots.
So the struggle continues for Lewis Central. LC drops to 1-7, and the Titans just got to keep working, and eventually the shots will fall. The only question, when? And remember, it's not how you start, but how you finish. LC still has time to turn this thing around. Just 2 wins for AL so far. The Lynx 2-7. Even worse at TJ. The Yellow Jackets 1-9. St. Albert hanging around the 500 mark. Sub 500 at Heartland Christian. All right, time to hit the mat. City rivals do just that. Early bragging rights. Next.
What does the world need? What will you become? Iowa Western. The world is waiting.
Flashlight and the batteries?
Yes.
Did you make sure we're not missing anything in the first aid kit?
Yep.
Did you go through the plan with the kids again?
Yes.
The more you prepare today, the more you'll be able to reduce the devastating effects of a tornado, an earthquake, a power outage, or any other disaster.
Hi, how are you doing today?
What looks good?
Our special today is shrimp scampi. It's been sitting around for about a week.
Excuse me, what time are you guys leaving? We're gonna rob your house tonight.
Don't you wish there were warnings to protect you from life's risks? With diabetes, there is one. It's called A1C, a simple blood test that helps measure your risk of a heart attack and other complications. Learn more at diabetesaonc.org.
Up, college is hard. Down, those books are heavy.
My sport is football, but my passion is education.
Right up here.
So every year, I take promising high schoolers on a college tour
Lights there, darks there.
to show them that higher education means a brighter future. My name is Nnamdi Asamoah. I don't just wear the shirt, I live it.
Find out how you can live united for education. Give, advocate, volunteer. Go to liveunited.org.
Do you wear this?
TJ and AL, no strangers to each other. Same deal with the coaches. I mean, they all know each other and have even worked together in the past. And they've known success. The Yellow Jackets sent 4 guys to the state tournament last year, and the Lynx 3. So I think it's safe to say that both programs are continuing to build. But at this point in the season, how do they stack up against each other? Well, let's find out. 2 rivals hit the mat at AL. The Lynx and Yellow Jackets shake on it, then start things off with a couple of forfeits. 195, TJ's Kenny Road, quick double leg against AL's Jackson Cole. And the senior a quick 2-0 lead. Just a little bit later in the first, it's over. Road takes the high road, shifts his weight a little bit, and then goodbye, sticks him. Time 1:59. Next, 2:20. The Lynx Michael Rodriguez up 2-0 over Andrew Fielder, and as you can see, can't quite do it. Does get those all-important back points, and in the end, the senior gives a hand, wins it 8-3. Cameras rolling on mat number 2, 113-pounders, first period. The Jackets' Colton Klingenpeel, right foot trips AL's Jordan Peterson, but the senior stays close. Peterson cuts it to 2 in the third. But in the end, the freshman walks off with a hard-earned 7-5 victory. Team score 21-all at this point. Next at 126, the Lynx Eli Rankin gets 2, back up by 1 over Brendan Anderson with less than 30 to go. The TJ sophomore gets up, whipped right back down. Eli holds on 5-4. At 138, the Yellow Jackets' Jason Wallace buzzing in the first. The sophomore all over Jaime Huerta. 3 more back points, Wallace wins it by tech fall. AL head coach Matt Daniels figures the Lynx match up well. 152, quick work by the visitors. Charles Weaver sticks Robert Peters' time 1:10 in the first. The senior helps take TJ out to a 42-24 lead. Finally, at 160, scoreless after 1, the Lynx Dustin Putnam flattens Gates Fisher in the second. The junior piles up a 10-1 win. Thomas Jefferson takes the match 42-28, and the winners, a little rusty.
Yeah, real rusty. That cost us some matches and cost us some points that we didn't see on the scoreboard. And it's something we're just going to have to work through and get better at.
It's been a while?
Yeah, it's been a while, a long while. It's my 8th year here, and we've had a lot of downs, and it's kind of nice having some ups. Last 3 years, seeing the program take steps to the next level.
How much better are you this year?
I'd say after working on everything, I'm going to be really good, and I'm going to have some really good competition that's going to be the same as me, but just going to work harder.
Did it go as expected?
Yeah, I think it went kind of as expected. I mean, they had to juggle a couple of state qualifiers to get around us. You know, we let a couple of matches go, you know, so I guess it didn't go exactly as expected, but, you know, the kids that should have won did win their matches. Our team's pretty tough, you know, I mean, we're growing as a team. You know, every year I've been here, we've only graduated 1 senior. We've only got 2 this year. So, you know, we're getting stronger, we're getting better. The light bulb's kind of clicking on a little bit. So, you know, we're definitely headed in the right direction.
State qualifier last year. What are you working on this season?
My shots mostly. Just mostly my shots and try not to be taken down and staying off the bottom.
Bottoms up for the Yellow Jackets on this night, but TJ and AL will do it again soon at the City Duels. You know, Iowa Western hasn't exactly had a lot of dual meets. The 5th-ranked Reavers are home for the first time Friday night, January 11th, as Ellsworth comes to Canesville Arena. So it'll give us our first shot to take a really good look at Josh Watts and the gang. And that's a wrap. It's time for me to sit out, grab me roll, and put a pin on this show. And as always, for the Bluffs Sports Zone, I'm J.J. Davis, and I'll see you around.